I've been given the privilege of getting early access to Poggy's Luminous Dreams Vibrant Visuals Texture Pack for Minecraft Bedrock, and I'm allowed to show you early. Releasing on October 28th for 830 mine tokens, Luminous Dreams looks to utilize the brand new texture pack compatibility with vibrant visuals in Minecraft Bedrock. So how does this hotly anticipated vibrant visuals texture pack look? Let's find out. Alright, so we've loaded into a brand new world for the Luminous Dreams, a vibrant visual texture pack by Poggy. And before we begin this texture pack review, I want to start by saying a massive thank you to Poggy, not only for giving me early access to the Luminous Dreams texture pack, but also for allowing me to release this video early before release date so I can give you guys a sneak peek today. I want to preface this video with a few things though. So firstly, I'm in Minecraft preview mode, I'm on a realm, I'm on PS5 Pro, and I'm using an early access copy of the game. All four of those things alone could potentially add a few bugs, lag, or even low performance, and I've got all four put together. So just bear that in mind. In a way to try and combat any low performance, I've reduced down the chunk distance on rendering, or the rendering distance in chunks. I've reduced it down to 16 chunks just to try and help it be a little bit smoother and still show you guys the biomes and the texture pack review in general. Try to remember that as we're going through, okay? If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like. Drop a comment, let me know what you're thinking about today's texture pack, the Luminous Dreams Vibrant Visual Texture Pack. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's go. We're going to try and stick to as close to the texture pack review format as possible. And we're going to have a look around the world. Now, one thing I want to say, Luminous Dreams makes the very conscious decision to not include any height maps on their blocks. This is a texture pack that focuses mainly on light, shadows, shading, and water effects. So we're not going to get any 3D elements to the blocks legitimately, but the textures have been designed in a way to give you that implied 3Dism. So looking at, for instance, the stone block here, you can see it does look a little bit like there's ridges. It also does look a little bit blurry. It's what they call a normal map. And that just means that there's no height map included in it. There's no bumps, no ridges, no valleys, no dents and indents. It just gives the impression that it's 3D, but it isn't really. And also you see it on the dirt and the grass here as well. The coloring is done in a way to give it some shine and that feeling of 3D without it actually being 3D. It's an artistic choice, and it's one that can sort of help with performance because it means it's not rendering in tons of other files and other textures and other elements, and it just should help with performance. So I wanted to get that out of the way first and foremost. And this is a very vanilla feeling vibrant visuals texture pack. It feels like it takes everything that's vanilla and just applies the new settings and new awesomeness to it. As you see, we go into a very shady area here, and one thing that also happens when you're in a shade, the normal map texture sort of defaults back. You lose that element of implied 3D because it's not being lit up, because there isn't shading on the block, because there's no light hitting it, and it makes total sense. But yeah, it's not exactly reinventing the wheel as we go around, and we'll see that when we load in the mobs as well. But let's get down here and have a look at the water. Everybody likes water in vibrant visuals, and I'm sure this is no different. Here we can see we've got that very vibrant visual watery effect. You've got the nice wavy animation here. It looks really nice, in fairness. I do like the way the light hits it off in a distance as well. I think it's a good color. The visibility is quite hard to see, in fairness, and I like it. And if we get underneath, let's see how this looks down here. We're going to give it time to let the renders all come in. You can see how the light strikes the seabed. You can see how the light is shooting through the ocean here. Visibility is as tough as it's ever going to be in vibrant visuals. That's absolutely fine. And also another thing to mention as well, every vibrant visual pack has its own kind of intended brightness setting. Now for the Luminous Dreams texture pack, brightness they say should be around about 100%. Now I took that to be wherever it is on the gamma bar. Now 100% on the gamma bar is about halfway through the bar, not all the way to the end. So that's what I've gone for here. As we look underwater, there's some good audio to it as well. Hopefully you guys can hear that behind me. But yeah, vibrant visuals is a very personal thing when it comes to brightness. You may not like what everybody else likes, and everybody else may not like what you like. It's about finding that sweet spot. Let's go through a biome here, a forest, and just see how the light comes through. We can see some of the textures on the trees as we go through here as well. I have to say, it's not the biggest overload of lighting effects. I've got everything on ultra, everything on maximum, except for brightness, which is on 100%, not 150. But you do get that element like the darker shading here, the brighter light there as light pops through. And if we walk through here, you can see how the light comes into the forest, and that there is so nice. How the light comes from the sun there too. I feel like this is a very vanilla feeling. It's like vanilla enhanced is probably the nicest way to put it. If you're a fan of the Minecraft vanilla textures, you're probably going to be a fan of this. Like just here, the light radiating through is so nice. Popping in to there as well. I do have planned a video where we look at a lot of biomes, a lot of dimensions in a lot of texture packs all at once. So if you don't see your favorite biome in one of my videos at the moment, I will have a be-all and end-all video that I'm hoping to play, combining or comparing even a whole load of different vibrant visual texture packs that should be coming out on the 28th of October. And that's when Luminous Dreams comes out as well. 830 mine tokens it's going to be on October 28th. And we just give you that feel of walking through an area that is going to be very affected by light, I think is the best way to put it. And yeah, you can see how that fog would come in the distance as well, even at a smaller chunk. We can pop through a spruce forest here too. Let's go into here and see how this goes. I like the way in just the one block face, you've got the shadow on the leaves, you've got the brightness on the leaves. Come through here and it gets even darker. I mean, it's everything you want from a vibrant visual. This, like I say, is going to be a perfect combination of vanilla and vibrant visuals, new kind of features. And if we fly over the water here as well, you see those water effects even more off in the distance there too. Get a little bit of lag from the realm, but that is what that is. And then let's fly over here as well, see what we've got on here. One thing I would say, we're not getting a ton of like light shading in the distance, like biome shading, but that's nice. The heat coming there, if we see, let's just get around here, like the heat just popping down onto here, you can tell it's kind of burning off of the blocks. I'm probably not using the right terms, but it looks really, really nice. I do prefer these vibrant visual texture packs over just vibrant visual on its own. And I think that's a key thing to mention. It's a very good improvement in general. If we go into the swamp here as well, you see the colors of the leaves giving off that kind of murkier feel. I've said swamp, and then I'm not even sure this is a swamp. Let's go around here. It's not, is it? Oh yeah, no, as we get a little bit more areas around here, potentially, we can see there's some changes in the water as well. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice little color fill here. Yeah, this is using light really well. I think this uses light really well. Let's spawn in some mobs and see how they're looking. Obviously, we're taking some time to just have a look at the different stuff. You see the different color tones here as well, with the darker leaves for the swampland, the brighter leaves for the plains area. I don't want to go over to that village because that's the next section. So if we head over to this area, let's spawn in the mobs. So we've got a chicken straight away. And yeah, like I say, very vanilla. They're not changing or reinventing the wheel here. We've got the cow as well. And we don't really have any 3D models or height maps on these either. Which why I think this is a good first step into vibrant visuals. I think there's definitely a place for it. We've got the sheep with the white fur, white wool even. I keep calling it fur. It's wool. And if we get the shears, we can see when you shear it, some of it remains on the body here as well. And then if we grab a little horse, I didn't actually mean a little horse, but thank you very much. You can see these guys in here too. And from you can definitely see the lack of a height map. And I do appreciate that it is probably for performance issue, and this is probably focusing on lighting. And so I do want people to remember that. Also, because we're in preview mode, we can confirm the zombie horse is probably going to burn in sunlight. So we're going to need to see this guy probably down here. And will you survive? You will. There we go. Those darker greens. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, so that's the passive mobs. Why don't we go underground? Obviously, we know it's going to be quite dark. Vibrant visuals, the way it treats darkness. Takes a few seconds for it to pop back. But here in a cave, the ores are really well lit up. Diorite even has a really nice shine. I don't want to go into night vision, but you can see the shine in the video. The ores glowing really well. Pop down here as well. We can see how dark it would be down here. They do recommend, I did say, 100% brightness, and then work your way down from that. But yeah, those ores are lit up really nice. I like that. That's such a good improvement on vanilla Minecraft. And then if we pop out, can we find ourselves a lush cave maybe? And I've managed to find a lush cave in here. We're just going to let the light kind of settle. We can see the water down here as well. It's got some really good reflections. The lava burning. The lush caves feeling quite bright. Quite bright, in fact, after we've seen how the other cave parts look. Oh, we've got some like cloudy water down here as well. That's nice. That's a really nice effect. What happens if we go underneath? Okay, we just get those water effects back again as the ores start to render in as well. The light just catches up with us. Okay, yeah, I really like that though. The way the light is just settling on the top of the water is really nice. And then also, just so you know, if I can just quickly come back into creative mode as well, there are two settings for this texture pack. It has an X16 and an X32 version. And the difference on this is the X16 version is the default Luminous Dreams experience. That means it's the way you're intended to play if you're just looking to use Luminous Dreams' texture pack. Also, it includes the custom PBR/MERs for the vanilla textures if you're into that sort of technical information. And the X32 is Luminous Dreams, but with the pure vanilla textures. So it reverts all the way back to pure vanilla textures. It doesn't have the slight tweaks and changes that you're going to see. And it also allows players to use other texture packs with Luminous Dreams. I may test that in another video, or I may wait for a release date. I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully that's enough information so far. Why don't we go to a village and see what villagers look like? Alright then, so let's approach the village now then, and we're going to see how villagers look as we get a little bit more of that water effect on here as well. It's a really nice blue, in fact. I do like the way it hits under there. I think it's better than standard vibrant visuals, and again, the way the light just affects in the shading here under the trees. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of that. That's nice. I think this is a very good entry level into what a vibrant visual texture pack can be. As we look at some of the cobblestone on here as well, you see what they've done, in my opinion, and this isn't the technical answer at all, but what it feels like they've done is they've used darker colors to imply the shading, which, as you're just kind of scanning over the block, can make the block feel like it's bumpy and ridgy while not being so, which, like I say, hopefully will help with performance and also give people who don't like height maps, and there's definitely people out there that don't like height maps, it will give them something that they can use as well, which is very good. We've got the haystack down here too. You can see the crops on here. Let's get the evil ones first. We got the pillager on here. Yeah, very vanilla model. Okay. The light bakes and then the shading and the shadow coming off of him too. Not too much of a tweak on there. We've also then got the Ravager. Again, yeah, very vanilla. Okay. We've then got the Vindicator. I will grab the Evoker as well. So not too much going on here. Maybe the way the light's playing with it is something that is an actual effect of it, I guess. I don't know. But fair dues, very, very close to vanilla. So one for those vanilla fans out there who maybe like the default textures but aren't a big fan of current vibrant visuals. We'll grab a Wandering Trader as well, just to show that. If you could get out of the Wandering Trader, thank you very much. There we go. We'll grab a villager. We'll just have a look and see if we spawn in quite a few. Obviously, we're just going to spawn in like 100 or so and see what happens. That was a nice reflection of the sun on the water there as well. Not looking like there's any diversity in here. That's a shame. And then we're going to go and get ourselves an iron golem, as we've got like whatever these guys are called. I always forget what these are called. Hey, what are you doing? A Vex. There we are. Got Vexes running around. And then the iron golem then. So, quite standard. I was expecting a bit more shine on him. I have to say I was expecting a bit more of a shine. Okay. I mean, the blocks do take the heat quite well. Interesting. As they're fighting, it's very much leaning on that vanilla feel. And I guess it's just giving off the lighting effects, really, and the water effects. Okay, bit of a weird one there for me. But fair dues, let's say it at night time, and let's see what hostile mobs look like. And so I figured we could sit here together and watch the sun set off in the distance. We get that really nice orange glow of the sunset. I think that looks nice, man. You've got the trees off in the distance here as well. While this pack doesn't bring some of the elements that I do like the height maps, like the shine on the iron golem, I do think for a vanilla experience, for people who are really fond of that vanilla Minecraft experience, this does do really well for vibrant visuals and a texture that everybody is super liking. I think that's really, really nice, man. And I like this sunset here too. And I want to go and have a look. As we turn around, we see the moon coming up. We've got kind of a diamondy rotated moon here. It's a softer blue. You can see some fog on the trees in the distance over there as well. It's not incredibly dark at the moment as the sun comes up. The clouds even get that nice blue color as well. They had the orange color on the sunset, but as that moonlight takes over, you can see it just coming up. And obviously, like I say, our render distance probably affecting some things, the realm and whatnot. But here we go. Let's have a look now at the zombies. And you know what? I know we don't really need to. It's not particularly dark as the sun still tries to set. I'm gonna go into night vision anyway, and in fact, you can't even tell. You couldn't even tell that I had night vision on there. Look, take it off, put it on, it's the same. There's absolutely no effect from night vision, which is quite weird. Anyways, the zombie, yeah, vanilla. Oh, the spider. Oh, hang on. Arachnophobia warning. If you saw him, pretend you didn't, okay? This is the arachnophobia warning. There will be spiders. And the spiders have very glowy faces. I like that. Now, obviously, for arachnophobics out there, in a cave where all you see is the light off his eyes, you're probably not going to like that, as the Enderman also seems to have it as well. But I think that's a nice effect for everybody else. The Enderman we'll look at in the end, so we'll try not to look too much now. If we come over here as well, it's a bit weird that the night vision potion's done nothing though. Not sure if that's as intended. And we've got the skeleton, again very vanilla, not particularly changing too much in terms of textures. This seems to be more of like a shadery pack than a texture pack. And if we look around as well, you see the fireflies coming off the ground. You can also see the creeper here as well, very vanilla. And then if we come around here, I want to have a look at the water in moonlight. So where's the best place to look? Probably just spin around. There it is. The blue, the moonlight really giving off a heavy blue. I'm a fan of that. I think that's nice. And I like the reflection of the water here as well. If we get a little bit closer, we can see how the water actually moves at night. Hopefully we don't have a bugged water here. It looks fine to me. Yeah, it looks all right. I like it. And I really like this. This reflection is what gets me. And if we just pop underwater, I know we'd see it in the ocean monument, but I might as well just have a quick look here as well. A little bit bluer from that moonlight. Nice. Yeah, okay. I'm here for it. Why don't we now head out to the ocean and let's see what's going on in an ocean monument. And so we're above an ocean monument here. It's still nighttime, so we're still seeing that heavy darkness, and I still do have the night vision potion on, even though it's doing nothing. So let's dive straight under, and we're going to get to that lantern, because that lantern looks amazing from up here. Let's get under here. We're going to let the light catch up with us, and as I've come to expect, it's vanilla textures. I'm coming to terms with that. I hadn't quite grasped the idea that this was going to be such a heavily vanilla textured pack. But I'm here for it. Not necessarily my favorite design choices in there. I prefer more creativity. I prefer more ownership and uniqueness. Full transparency on that. But for that kind of step into vibrant visual texture packs, there's definitely a place for this. So I don't want to take that away from it. And I also don't want to bring it up every time I see that things are very, very vanilla. Okay, so that's hopefully me addressing that. We can talk about that a little bit more as we go. But it is, yeah, the vanilla textures going on here. You can see the moonlight bouncing off of the seabed here. We've got prismarine and prismarine bricks on here too. If we come around here, we can see dark prismarine as well, and it's got in certain angles, you've got the shine of light coming from that vibrant visual fill, which is very, very nice. And we can start over here with the normal Guardian right here, because this is a very good example of what I think Luminous Dreams does that standard vibrant visuals doesn't. Now obviously, like I said, no height maps, no custom textures really, like very minimal changes. But with vibrant visuals in general, it's very basic. It's very kind of, you know, the light does this, the light moves here, and it has a slight change, and there's obviously different rendering. With a Luminous Dreams, it takes everything people like about vanilla textures and then applies this detailing, where you can come to a texture like a Guardian and you can say, well, I don't want the body to light up. I don't want the body to have much shine or glisten, but the fawns, I want them bright. I want those pixels to do the bits and do the amazingness. And so this is the type of detailing that you're getting, where it takes vibrant visuals and it adds that extra level to it. And I do think there's a place for that. Not everything has to be, and it's the same with all kind of texture packs, not everything has to be a Kingdoms. There is a step up, and then there's a massive leap or a massive creative change or a massive overhaul, and not everybody likes that. And some people do like a smaller, simpler pack, and that's not to take away from anything here. The sea lantern underwater actually seems to lose a bit of its effect. From above, and we'll go back up here, from above the water, as the sun is rising. Oh, hello. Don't get to see that every day. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just such a nice effect. But what I wanted to say, and I may have to set it back to nighttime to show this again. Let's go back into night. So what I wanted to talk about here was kind of up here. You kind of get like a greeny glow off of the lantern. Now that could be pulling the color from the prismarine. That could be pulling the color from the prismarine bricks. I don't know. But it has a really nice greenery effect to the top of the mountain, which you don't see a lot anywhere else. I say mountain, I meant monument. I got a little bit thrown because this is the first time I've ever seen a Nautilus. Hello. How are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. You've got a little bit of a shine to you as well. I saw that. How are you doing? Don't want you to hijack the video there. But yeah, when you get closer to it though, it gets a little bit more of a whiter color, which is a shame. I like that green. That green was a really nice effect off the top. Let's get under here. Excuse me, please. The realm causing a few block breaking issues there. Hello. Can we just get the standard Guardian? The Elder Guardian even. Now the Elder Guardian doesn't seem to have that fawn light up. That's a shame. I really like the way the fawns lit up on a standard Guardian over there. That orange. And it doesn't seem to do it on the big guy, which is a definite shame there. It's like it's calling out for those purple tips to be lit up. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I feel like it is. And then if we get down here, we've got the drowned on here. Great color on that, where the body's like ripping away, where the face is. That is really good color there. I like that. And yeah, like I say, that's the step up. That kind of detailing is what's really good for something like this. Let's head underground now, and let's go and see what a trial chamber looks like. And so then here we are inside of a trial chamber. And if we drink the night vision potion, again, no effect on it, which is a shame. But we're seeing not as much shine as, again, I would have expected. Now, I thought that was going to be a thing from the iron golem, but it seems to have led into here as well. Now, the light does bounce, like you see, off of the bulb onto the copper here, which is really, you know, it's a nice reflective light. But I kind of expected a little bit more. I don't know. Obviously, if we try to think of this, you know, from a critical point of view and a fair point of view as well, if they've not gone for height maps, then they've probably also gone for a kind of toned down feel of the reflections as well. Now, we saw it with the ores when we were looking in the caves. The ores were brilliantly bright. They were brilliantly vibrant. And then the reflective surfaces have probably been toned down a little bit to make this pack more accessible for other formats. Who knows? I mean, there's always the potential that this is the preview mode and the realm and the PS5 and the early access all linking to be bugged. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's quite subtle. It's not as shiny as I expected. And it's very, very vanilla. But what it does do, like I say, is kind of step up. Like, that's a really cool effect right there. You see that? Look, going through the glass changes the light color here. It's a lot bluer as we pop around. And if we come around here, we break this up. It's because it's in the water. That's why. Okay. So if we come into here and then we come into here and look around, yeah, it starts to lose it. So that's a really nice coloring effect that I've never noticed before. We get out of here as well. So yeah, again, it is a definite step up from vanilla, non-vibrant visual textures. But I guess maybe just not as much as I expected. You guys know I'm always going to try to give you my honest opinion. I try to be as fair as possible. We see here as well with the breeze. And not every pack needs to be made for me. That's another thing as well. This is all about showing you guys the pack so you can make your own decisions, your own opinions, and get hyped in your own way as well. So most of the time, just ignore me. Anywho, I don't have an Armoury world on Minecraft preview, but thanks to the awesome structure blocks and a little bit of hard work, I do have an Armoury section in this world. Like I said, thanks to structure blocks, I was able to learn that you're actually able to transfer or copy and paste structures between worlds, at least on PC. And I do have Minecraft Bedrock on PC now, so I can get the early access packs for you guys. I'm not a PC gamer, but that is a really good thing that you can do, where you can save structures to disk and then copy them into other worlds. So it opens up a few potentials for other things. Now, in this little area, there's a lot of lag because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of blocks in one place. So just bear that in mind. I'll try and just go through in the nicest way possible here. And there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, yes, we are doing time day here. So if you wanted to see how the time looks, this is time day. We will do a second pass, as there's a nice shine on the Ender Dragon head there, actually. We will do a second pass at nighttime as well, where I might just fly over it a little bit quicker just to let you guys see what's going on. The gold feels quite dark. It's got a good sheen to it, a nice little shine on it up there. Oh, you see that glisten though in that corner? Oh, that's so good. That is really nice. That is so nice right there. And if we come across here as well, we can see the emerald gets a shine, the diamond as well. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla textures. You guys know this from all of my texture pack reviews. And so seeing such awesome shine on the vanilla textures, it doesn't do a lot for me, I'm afraid. But I can still appreciate how good that shine was. We see the glass here too. Now, one thing I know I've seen people ask as well, do glass get reflections? They don't in Minecraft. I guess it has something to do with it being a transparent block, but that would be an awesome thing if we could get. We've got the bundles and the armor stands here. I think as well, the whole thing seems to be running a lot smoother on my recording software than it is on my actual TV, which is kind of crazy. Some good vibrant colors going on here, as you would expect. Not much of a shine to the iron door, which is a shame. The copper, though, the copper doors get a little shine to them. Not bad, okay. And then as we carry on through here, we can see. So on this with the planks and stuff, to me and my overcritical eye, it feels a bit blurry, but it is that implied 3D elements that they've gone for here. And we'll just have a little fly over and see. Maybe go a little bit slower, just to let you guys see how these look. I think the bigger the screen, the more blurry this is gonna feel. But yeah, we've got them on there. The light hits the blocks though so well. Like, look at that. For that jungle tree with the shading underneath the leaves is very, very good. We carry on over here as well. You can see I think the colors look good. Like this one here, for instance, the dark oak. The little strips of white, very nice. Like chef's kiss, very nice. I do like that. I think that's cool. Same here as well for the mangrove on here too. The chunks kind of struggling a little bit here on the realm. So hopefully you guys are able to see it better than I am at the moment. We've got the cherry blossom, which seems to bring back a little bit of that blur. We can see over here as well the cherry blossom tree. Got the pale oak on there too. And then we'll carry on with the bamboo. Got the crimson tree. Now some of this stuff as well, and the reason why we're going to do this again at nighttime is because some of this stuff is probably going to look a little bit better at night when the shine really kicks in from the moonlight. We've got the concrete powder and concrete on here into the terracotta and glazed terracotta, which again, like they've got the shine, you can see it. The shine and the reflection is very nice on here. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep going. Onto here, you've then got the ice, got the coral blocks, the water up here as well, the snow. Oh, that ice had a nice little glisten. Did you see that? See if we can just get that to glisten as we go past it again. It's got a nice little glistening effect on it. Big fan of that. Gravel and dirt and mud and bricks and all of that stuff right there. Into the tuff. Trying to look at it on my other screen, which looks a little bit nicer than it is on mine. Lag is killing it. We've got the polished blocks getting a good little shine on them here as well. Got the end stone and purple, which again feels a little bit basic. In some degree, I am just kind of commenting on vanilla textures here, aren't I? Nether bricks and red nether bricks. Ooh, that block there and that one there as well, actually. The quartz, the two different quartz blocks here. Very good implied 3D. No height maps, but still the 3D was very much on point there in how that was designed. Same here as well for this block face on here. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm a fan of that. Not bad. Keep looking. The prismarine. Dark prismarine as well, feeling quite bright. Andesite, diorite, and granite. One day I'm going to say andesite, diorite, and granite, but okay. Sand as well with that implied 3D again, those textures. This, like, while it's not perfect in my eyes, I prefer this and when it's very much forced. And this is a great example as well. You see how we've got, because there's some shading, the light not quite hitting it dead on. It's got the shading and the shadow on the side, but the light hits this flush in the face. So there is no shade at all. And then as we come around here, it's even different again. So this one block gets like 3 or 4 different styles of texture depending on where the sun is. Awesome. That is an awesome effect. You have to admit that. The bricks look nice. The bricks are cool. Elements of blur again, but we forgive those for this. Into the black stone. Then you've got the stone as well here. As I'm really hoping it's not showing up as too laggy. I genuinely hate Minecraft Preview. I think it's terrible. It's a great idea in theory, but it doesn't work for me at all. Got the flowers here. Into the mobs, which will just fly over. Not a ton really to check out on this. Keep going. The slime's got some transparency to it. You can see where I messed up my copy and paste there. I don't mind drawing attention to that. And then over here, the copper's got some white shine to it, but not really shining. It's just more just white elements. Just trying to do a little flyover, but no real shine on there. Then you got the chainmail. The light not really glistening there either. The iron had a tiny bit of glisten in certain areas. Okay. Fair dues. Up here as well. Like the quartz at the back there. That's the shine I'm liking. I'm really liking that glistening. That is cool. And if we just carry on, so then we've got the weapons, into the shovels, into the swords, into the axes, into the pickaxes. Everything else on here as well. Don't think we need to check the pumpkin in today's one. We've got the end portal and a lit one as well. The glisten on that obsidian. I'm here for this. This right here. Oh, yes. Give me shine. I sound like I'm probably sounding like I'm from Essex right here. Just give me shine and bejazzled. Give me jewels, man. I just want shininess. This is so nice here, this obsidian. I'm here for this. The crying obsidian up there as well. And then the water and the conduit too. Okay, so I'm well aware the armory usually takes a long time, but we are going to fly over it again. So we're going to set it to nighttime now. And this one we're going to do a bit quicker. We're not going to spend a ton of time. We're just going to see if anything stands out to us. So not necessarily in terms of the weapons, not necessarily in terms of the armors either. We can see the lava very hot as that burns up down there. There we go. It's a nice little water effect down there too. As we come across on here, the allay has a good little shine to it. Very nice. The creaking, the eyes are lit up. Thank you very much. We've got the eye blossoms. Are these eye blossoms? Open eye blossoms, closed eye blossoms? Open eye blossoms. There you go. See, I do know my blocks, even though I don't always. Oh, we've got spiders. Sorry. Didn't think. Probably could get a little bit more of a glow on the gilded blackstone. And then as we just carry on through, zombies coming out of nowhere. Not really much on here, but we can also see how the quartz is reacting to the shadow. Nothing really jumping out. We carry on. I can see two really big things coming up though. The glazed terracotta on here as well. Hey skeleton, how you doing? Let's come across here. So, the warped tree, first and foremost, looks awesome. That you just have to admit it does. That right there is so good. That right there is so good. The light coming off of the shroom lights in there as well, so good. Then you've got the crimson one with the light just burning through. Very nice. Even in the mushroom as well. Very nice indeed. And if we carry on through here, I kind of wanted to see the creaking heart light up. If I punch you, does it make it light up? That's a nice effect. Not really. Okay. Not really sure how a creaking heart works. I don't play enough survival. I should play more. And then if we come over here, so not really much going on here at night to jump out at us. But if we come across here, let's slow up for the glisten of the... no, not much there. Oh, there's a bit of a glisten on here, a little bit of a shine, okay. But the ores, yeah, the way the ores lights up is awesome as well. The redstone as well, generating a light. The lava block up there. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Bit of a shame there, though. Nether quartz not lighting up. Nether gold does, but not nether quartz. Okay. The beacon has a good light to it. Okay. Oh, look at the eye on the ender chest. That's cool. That's cool. Just carry on through. Oh, I love the egg. The egg with the purple light up there, too. And we can see some more lights here as well. So, yeah, so that was the armory, and that was a lot of the blocks there. Again, just leaning on that vanilla fill, which I just, I can only be transparent. It's not the thing that I like the most at all. I like it when you move away. But I can still very much appreciate that this is kind of that stepping stone up. And I don't mean that badly. I just want to make sure that you guys know I'm still being as honest as possible. Even when I get given early access, I want to be as respectful, but as honest as I can be. And so, yeah, that's the armory. Let's head into the Nether now, and let's see what's going on there. And so into the Nether we go. We can see we've got the custom Luminous Dreams title card there with the super cute fox and the clouds. And oh wow, okay. So it's actually one of the rare times that I get to go through the obsidian portal in my armory setup, and we're on a fortress. That's cool, but we'll come to that later. Look at that. That's nice. I'm under no false pretenses here. That is really nice. The red off in the distance. The trees just ominous and hot and heat driving off of them from there. Oh, that is so good. Look, the trees down there as well. The ore, is that ores? Is that trees? What is that? That's a tree. That is a tree down there. The darkness is here for the Nether as well, which you guys, if you followed the channel enough, you know I'm a big bit. Look at the heat radiating off of the lava. Oh, what? Oh, you're joking. Oh, I want to be as respectful. Oh, my days, I'm green. I'm actually green. I want to be as respectful as possible here, right? Because what I'm about to say, it touches on a topic that is obviously, you know, a lot of people are very much affected by them. But you know, when you're watching like a movie and there's like a forest fire or something like that, and it has that burn, or even like the Lion King, when the forest and the jungle or whatever it is that they're in, the Sahara or whatever, I don't know what it is, but it burns. That orange heat off in the distance. That is beautiful. Genuinely is absolutely beautiful. That there, you get the right, that could easily be like a background. In fact, you know what? Taking a screenshot. Taking a screenshot. I need a screenshot of that. Thank you very much. It's not often that I have to do that, but I do. Let's pop into here, and oh, that blue took over so quick. And you still get the red burn there as well. Oh, look at that. Got a gas spawning. Listen, we know the mobs are all going to look vanilla. We don't really need to spend too much time there. We're kind of looking for glowy eyes where possible, but look at the blue fog here. Again, I know I'm on 16 chunk render distance. That could be having an effect on the amount of fog we're getting. I don't really know, but I don't really care either. That's how it burns. That's so nice. Let's get down here. You just see, obviously the blue, maybe as we get a little bit lower, that blue fog takes over a bit too much, kind of takes away from the lava a little bit, but that could be being overly critical, which, you know, I've never been accused of being. And if we get down here, back into another crimson biome, we can see here, we've got like the animation of it. That guy's burning. Sorry, mate. But that is so nice. The overall effect here with the lava is so hot. Wow. You can just, that is so good. I know what somebody once said, that they liked my reviews because I never just said, oh, that's bad because it's bad, or that's good because it's good. I'm sorry, this is the worst reviewing I can ever do here. It's so good because it's so good. Look at that, man. This is why I like this job. Because sometimes I can just nerd out about things that, you know what? Maybe they don't matter in the grand scheme of things. But maybe they do. Look at the green. Oh, wow. You still got the heat, the red of the netherrack, the green. Oh, that is so good. Yes, please. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're a fan of vibrant visuals and you're a fan of vanilla textures and you see this, I need to know, can you ever go back to just standard vanilla when this exists? I may not be the biggest fan of a vanilla texture pack, but let me tell you, I can appreciate when I see something good. Look at that. Got the magma over there burning. The green, the shadows, just the overall ambiance and effect. And then if you don't like the accent, ambience. Oh, man. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, let's go to that fortress. I don't care. I'm a nerd. I love it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for this. This is as close to art as I get. And I am here every day for it. I'm lost now as well. So let me go into spectator mode real quick. Pop down here. I tried to purposefully ignore those blazes so that I could see them properly, but they looked kind of encouraging. Hang on. Into here. Look at the heat radiating off of those bad boys. Oh, yo, you need to get out of it, buddy. This is not your show. This is not your show, son. This is all about the blaze. Look at the heat off of these guys. They are too hot to touch. I have to do it, don't I? I have to do it. All right, hang on. Hang on. When they burn... Actually, I don't have to do it. Let's play it safe. We'll get the Wither skeleton. And when we get the Wither, or the Wither even, and when we do that, what am I trying to do here? I want soul sand. I'm just... Oh, look, the blaze is even lighting it up around me. Yeah, all composure's gone here. This Nether is beautiful. Alright, just stay there. Let's find a Wither skeleton first of all. We need to see a Wither skeleton. We're just going to spawn one. We're just going to spawn one. I like to do it naturally, but let's just spawn one. Oh, that's the disappointment, isn't it? I was at least expecting some glowy eyes. Okay, let's go. You guys are going to get yourselves mad. So, oh, he's got a bit of shine to him, though. A little bit of a glisten, actually. I take it back. Thank you, Blaze. A little bit of a glisten. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Here we go. Hello. How you doing, mate? That's it. Pop it. Pop it. There we go. Blaze, are you going to come fight this guy? Okay, they've got lit up eyes. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Look. Somewhat of a smokiness and anger to him. What if we put him over here? Are you going to trigger the fact that you don't like the Wither? There's the burn. There's the burn. I'm there for it. All right, I'm there for it. Let's head to the end then, and let's see what's going on there. I'm green. And into the end we go. Again, we get the Luminous Dreams. Okay. Ugh. Hang on. Let's just let the light catch up with us. There was a pulse of light. It is very, very... I forgot, noisy. No, it's scratchy. I don't like the void. I need to just check. 1 second. Let me get some milk. I need some milk. Let me grab some milk. And we're going to grab this. Oh, it's a little bit too staticky for me. Obviously, we've got the purple light pulsing as well. That's a good effect of the purple, but yeah, this is not a comfortable experience. I'm very sorry to say I do not like the void. I like the Enderman eyes. The Enderman eyes are cool. We see those just glowing off. And as we look around here as well, there's a bit of a metallic shine to the Ender Dragon. She's a bit, yeah, she is a bit metal, isn't she? Okay. Maybe a little bit too polished. But in the right times, I can kind of like it. It's a little bit too artificial. But she's got a really good, like, you know, they've definitely, they've buffed her up. She's definitely shined. Look, like, it's missing some detailing because of how shiny that is, in my opinion. Let's grab ourselves a shulker as well, although it happens here to the Enderman as well in the right pulsy light. Is it the light? Oh, it happens to me as well. Ooh, okay. Like I said, I'm on 100% brightness. I don't know. That's what I was told to put it on. But I suppose, you know, everything is down to personal preference. The shulker, not really much going on there. Okay, oh, that's a nice little heat effect up here. Hang on. With the way the bars, do they glisten? There's a slight shine to them. Yeah, we got a little bit of clipping in there as well. Or light clipping or whatever it's called going on there. The obsidian, very glistening though. And again, I like the pulsing light. I just don't really like the void, I'm afraid. Let's go back to the overworld with my weird shine. And let's go and see what the ancient city and the Warden look like. Alright, this is going to be one of those rare occasions where I actually don't start the ancient city section by drinking the night vision potion. Wow. I was not expecting... I promise you I fell from a hole at the top there, muttered the word wow, and pressed record, and I'm going to say it again. Wow. Okay. Like, okay, I mean, hang on. Let's just try and process what we've got going on here, first of all. The blocks look pure dark with the shading, the lighting effects, the shadows. And then you've got this kind of starry effect with the dots of the skulk. And then I'm guessing. Whoa. Oh, wow. Do you see that? It's like the reflection on the block underneath. That is amazing. That is genuinely amazing. What an effect. I was literally like, oh yeah, look over there, yeah, and then there's like a little bit of a more excessive-y part. Turned here, blew my mind. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, some devices are going to get cooked. Some devices are going to get cooked. Look at that. That is crazy. And then you've got the star in, like, in the... Okay. Wow, I'm actually a bit lost for words. That looks amazing. And it's really helped by the shadows in the darkness as well to really give it that blank, black, pure black canvas as well. Wow. Does a night vision do anything? Okay, the night vision down here does something and it takes away a bit of that canvas. This is definitely a lot more effective here, like that. And you've got the ores lit up there as well. Wow. Just wow. Genuinely just wow. And it moves as you move. You've got like fog light coming through, directional glow. Obviously, I'm sure we've got an element of skulk and skulk vein. Yeah, I thought as much. But the way the skulk vein is shining off of the skulk, it gives it that digital feel. That kind of madness feel. I'm sorry, that's just, I don't even know how to describe it. I am not qualified for this. This looks so good. All right, let's drink the night vision potion and let's get the Warden out here properly. All right, and now the Warden should be about to spawn and we've got some stuff to talk about here. Okay, so the Warden has got like subtle little glowy effects in there. Not a ton going on and the horns are lit up. It's quite a basic Warden, and I'm going to be honest with you, the Warden is not what gets our attention here at all. Thank you for turning up, Warden. I greatly appreciate you, but to be honest with you, today I don't care about you. Thanks. If we head over here, look at that. So obviously you've got the water effect going on here, but look at that. And so I'm able to work out. Now, first of all, this is going to be terrible for people who might have certain visual effects, like, or visual issues, sorry, okay? If you've got vision issues, you might not like this too tough, and I do apologize. But over here, so obviously for this block, for instance, right, there's skulk veins. And the skulk veins actually come across looking like they're on a height map because of the way they're placed down on the block, right? So that's kind of cool. That's a nice effect. But when it's on a non-skulk block, for instance, like this one here is deep slate. Look at how that looks compared to everything else. So you've got, obviously you've got the skulk with the darker base color of block. Then you've got the deep slate, which is a bit lighter. And it comes across with that shine on here. And look, you see it as you go up here as well. You've got the skulk on here, like a river of skulk, into this kind of puddle of deep slate and skulk vein. And it gives off that blurry light movement effect. And I mean blurry in the nicest way possible for this bit. This genuinely might be one of the best ancient cities I think I've ever seen. And guys, oh, look at that over there as well. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, this has been the Luminous Dreams Texture Pack for Vibrant Visuals that releases on October 28th. 2025. If you're watching this on release day, that is literally this coming Tuesday. This texture pack, I believe, is going to be 830 mine tokens when it's released, or mine coins if you're not playing on PlayStation. If you get triggered, I'm sorry, but hey, I use mine tokens. Let me be 100% transparent and clear like I tried to be throughout this whole thing. I'm not the biggest fan of vibrant visual packs that don't utilize height maps. I'm not the biggest fan of vibrant visual texture packs that are vanilla. I'm not really the biggest fan of any texture pack that stays vanilla. But oh my days, has the Nether and the ancient city been mind-blowing here. Like, I can 100% appreciate that this texture pack is for people who like the vanilla experience of Minecraft. I can 100% appreciate that some people who might not necessarily want to step away from vanilla textures into vibrant visuals or even away from base vibrant visuals may not want to go the full hog into height maps and massive custom textures, and that's what this is built for. 100% appreciate it. Not necessarily for me, but I can 100% appreciate it. So hopefully there are some of you out there that do feel that way and do like this pack a lot better than I do, and you definitely have a right to. But again, that Nether was awesome. The effects was beautiful, and this ancient city, again, it's not going to be for everybody, but my lord, did it blow my mind. Wow. It's going to be such a learning curve. Look at the glow behind me there as well at the bottom. Oh my days. The next few weeks with Vibrant Visual Texture Packs is going to be such a massive learning curve. I'm going to have my eye open so much, I'm sure. This is amazing. If you like this, please do check this out on Tuesday the 28th of October or whenever you next can. If you don't like it, that's absolutely fine as well. Please do drop a comment. Let me know your review down in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, as always, please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video, which might be sooner than you think. Peace! Before we jump into the passive mob section, let me remind you that you can find the final review score for today's texture pack over on my website, dazmanblogs.blogspot.com. You can also find the final scores for all of the texture packs I've ever reviewed here on the channel, and you can compare them and see where they rank and where today's video ranks against everything else. You'll also be able to find the waiting lists for the channel member Tuesday videos and the Throwback Thursday videos so you can see what's coming up soon. That's dazmanblogs.blogspot.com, link down in the description.